1. Huawei Nova 3 uses one front camera and two rear cameras, while Huawei Nova 5 uses one front camera and four rear cameras. 2. Huawei Nova 3 uses a rear fingerprint sensor, while Huawei Nova 5 uses an in-screen fingerprint sensor. 3. The main FPC and LCD FPC of Huawei Nova 3 are above the battery, while those of Huawei Nova 5 are under the battery. 4. Huawei Nova 3 uses an independent PCBA support which can be reused. However, the PCBA and subboard of Huawei Nova 5 share the same support, which cannot be reused once removed. 5. Huawei Nova 3 uses a 3D glass rear cover, while Huawei Nova 5 uses a 2.5D glass rear cover. 6. The SIM card tray of Huawei Nova 3 is on the left side of the screen, while that of Huawei Nova 5 is on the top of the screen. 7. Huawei Nova 3 uses an adhesive battery, which needs to be heated before removed. Huawei Nova 5 uses a packaged film battery. Prepare the required tools. Power off the device. Use the eject pin to remove the SIM card tray. Attach the TP process protective film. Place the device on the heating platform with the rear cover facing down. Heat the device at 65 plus or minus 5 degrees Celsius for 3 to 5 minutes. Fix the device on the general disassembly fixture with the TP facing down. Attach the vacuum cup to the lower part of the rear cover. Rotate the handle to open a gap. Insert the opening pick into the gap. Swipe it along the edges to separate the rear cover. Take out the device. Attach the rear camera protective foams. Remove the frame adhesive from the rear cover. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the 17 screws from the PCBA support. Insert the opening pick in the gap above the USB port. Swipe it along the edges to cut the adhesive and remove the PCBA support. Remove the residual adhesive from the front cover assembly. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the battery B2B connector, main FPC B2B connector, LCD B2B connector, depth of field rear camera B2B connector, macro rear camera B2B connector, main rear camera B2B connector, wide-angle rear camera B2B connector, front camera B2B connector. Remove all rear cameras. Use plastic tweezers to loosen the coaxial cable heads and remove the coaxial cable. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the PCBA at the position under the main rear camera slot. Remove the PCBA. Pry out the front camera and remove it. Attach the front camera foam. Use the opening card to remove the thermal adhesive from the PCBA and front cover assembly. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Apply around 70 plus or minus 10 milligrams of thermal adhesive on the silkscreen area as instructed. Check that the springs and the QR code label on the PCBA are intact. Align the lower left corner of the PCBA with the front cover assembly. Press the PCBA in place. If the front camera adhesive is damaged or there is residual adhesive on the front camera, clean the slot and attach a piece of new front camera adhesive to the slot. Remove the front camera foam. Install all cameras in the front cover assembly. Fasten all camera B2B connectors. Fasten the LCD FPC B2B connector, main FPC B2B connector, battery B2B connector. Fasten the new coaxial cable and fit it in the groove. Tighten a screw in the lower right corner of the speaker. Remove the flash subboard from the original PCBA support and attach it to the new PCBA support. Remove the adhesive release film from the support. Install the support on the front cover assembly. Avoid touching the graphite sheet on the speaker. Fasten the snap fit near the USB port. Press the support from top to bottom to fix it in place. Use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten the remaining 16 screws. Tighten the M1.4 screws in the screw holes marked with arrows. Attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw. Remove the release film from the graphite sheet. The PCBA is now properly replaced. Remove all the screws. Remove the PCBA support. Unfasten the battery B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the coaxial cable. Pry out the speaker at its removal position and then remove it. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the LCD FPC B2B connector on the subboard. Main FPC B2B connector. TP LCD B2B connector. Fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the subboard at its removal position and then remove it. Install the battery protector on the battery. Use metal tweezers to pry out the fingerprint sensor chip at its lower right corner. Loosen the fingerprint sensor chip before prying it out. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the fingerprint sensor camera at its removal position and then remove it. Attach the protective film to the fingerprint sensor camera lens. Use tweezers to remove the residual adhesive from the fingerprint sensor camera lens. Attach the fingerprint sensor camera adhesive and fingerprint sensor chip adhesive to the corresponding slots. Gently press the adhesives and then remove the release films. Remove the lens protective film. Insert the fingerprint sensor module in the front cover assembly. Press the fingerprint sensor module in place to activate the adhesive. Install the fingerprint sensor FPC. Install the silver B2B connector on the fingerprint sensor module. Insert the USB subboard in the front cover assembly. Fasten the TP LCD B2B connector. Main FPC B2B connector. Fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector. LCD FPC B2B connector. Fasten the battery B2B connector. Install the speaker on the front cover assembly. Tighten a screw in the lower right corner of the speaker. Install a new coaxial cable in place. Remove the flash subboard from the original PCBA support and attach it to the new PCBA support. Remove the adhesive release film from the support. Install the support on the front cover assembly. Avoid touching the graphite sheet on the speaker. Fasten the snap fit near the USB port. Press the support from top to bottom to fix it in place. Use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten the remaining 16 screws. Tighten the M1.4 screws in the screw holes marked with arrows. Attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw. Remove the release film from the graphite sheet. The fingerprint sensor module and subboard are now properly replaced. Use tweezers to pry out the proximity sensor and then remove it. Remove the residual adhesive from the slot and attach a piece of new proximity sensor adhesive to the slot. Remove the release film from the proximity sensor adhesive. Insert a new proximity sensor subboard in the slot. Gently press the subboard to activate the adhesive. Install the battery protector on the battery. Use metal tweezers to pry out the side button support. Remove the volume button and power button. Use tweezers to pry out the side button pad at its removal position. Cut the side button FPC adhesive and then remove the side button FPC. Remove the adhesive from the side button FPC slot if there is any. Remove the release film from a new side button FPC. Insert the side button FPC in the slot and press it to activate the adhesive. Insert new side buttons in the button slots. Use your fingers to press the side buttons. Insert the side button support in the slot. Press the side button support in place. Remove the release film from the side button pad. Attach the side button pad to the slot on the front cover assembly. Press the pad to activate the adhesive. Press the volume button and power button in sequence to check that the button tactile feeling is normal. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 17 screws. Remove the PCBA support, coaxial cable, rear cameras, PCBA, front camera, speaker, USB subboard, fingerprint sensor module, proximity sensor subboard, flash subboard. Remove the release film from a new front cover assembly. Install the fingerprint sensor module, USB subboard, speaker, proximity sensor subboard, PCBA, cameras, coaxial cable. Attach the flash subboard to the new PCBA support. Remove the adhesive release film from the support. Install the support on the front cover assembly. Avoid touching the graphite sheet on the speaker. Fasten the snap fit near the USB port. Press the support from top to bottom to fix it in place. Use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten the 17 screws. Tighten the M1.4 screws in the screw holes marked with arrows. Attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw. Remove the release film from the graphite sheet. Remove the release film from the rear cover frame adhesive. Align the locating holes on the adhesive with the fixture and fix the adhesive properly. Attach the vacuum cup to the rear cover. Align the rear cover with the locating pins. Press the rear cover against the frame adhesive. Use your hand to press the rear cover edges. Take out the rear cover. Press the frame adhesive to fix it on the edges. Remove the release film from the adhesive. Remove the rear camera foams. Align the upper left corner of the rear cover with the front cover assembly. Attach the rear cover properly. Press the rear cover edges from top to bottom. Place the device in the press-fitting fixture with the TP facing down. Place the press-fitting fixture on the base mold. Place the fixture together with the base mold in the middle of the press-fitting platform. Press the handle to its furthest extent. Keep press-fitting the device until an alarm rings. Unlock the handle and take out the device. Insert the SIM card tray in the device. Check that the device can start up properly. This is the end of the video tutorial. Thanks for watching.